Hello, app inventors. So today we are ready to make our apps more dynamic and engaging, and once again this is the KAWA team out here taking you through MIT App Inventor tutorials. So in this particular video we are going to explore the exciting world of media components in MIT App Inventor. We'll show you how to add images. We'll show you how to add the images, how to play sounds, record, and even capture videos, bringing our app ideas to life. So why don't you get straight into what has brought us for this video. So in this media components, we shall start with our cam recorder here. So most of these components are non-visible components. Non-visible components meaning that they do not appear on the user interface on our phone, but they work within the app and they work within other phone components so that they can fulfill the particular tasks a user has assigned them. So we are going to understand how these components work with our apps so that we can achieve the tasks the users assign them. So we have our cam recorder, and what this one basically does is it will open the phone's camera app and can help us record videos or even get recorded files somewhere in our applications. So when we click say a button here, and this button has been assigned a command on that calls this cam recorder, then our camera app will be open so that we can take maybe a selfie or an image of something, so that we can keep our app very interactive. Then we have a camera component, and this camera component, just like the cam recorder, it doesn't do anything much different, but it also opens the phone's camera and we can be able to take pictures so that your app can be able to get some pictures. So it can let our users have like a profile picture. In case you want to have a profile picture on your phone, how do we get it? We use this camera component. So you drag it onto the phone screen, it will appear down here where we see non-visible components, but it is working with our phone. We have a file picker. So this file picker is a visible component, as we can see it on the phone screen, and what it helps us with is basically helps the user to pick a particular file, call it a picture or a video or a document stored on the phone storage. So this file picker will be coded so that it will take you directly to your phone storage, so that the user can pick a desired file and they can use it in the application. Speaking of the file picker, we have an image picker, and this image picker works exactly as a file picker, but this time round we are not going to pick something random. It is taking us specifically to pick images, so it will open our storage area in the phone, but it will focus on only images, and a user can pick any image to use in our application. We have a player, and it's a non-visible component, as we can see, and basically what the player helps us to do is helps us to play sound files. We can have our sound files on the PC, on our phones or tablets. We are using our phone, our application, and we want to access them. How do we access that? We use this player component to help us play them. We can be able to play once, we can create a loop, or any way we can make them interactive. This player component helps us do that. Then we have a sound component, and just like the player, the sound component does exactly the same thing, only that the sound component will help us play only short sounds. These short sounds are mean like notification sounds on our phones. This sound component is responsible for that. We won't play long videos like movies or some long music. No, it will only help us play short vibrations, things like that. We move on to our sound recorder, and yes, this is also an interesting feature. As you can see on your phone, we all have sound recorders, and what they do is help us record our audios. Anything that we are doing in form of audio, we can capture it. We can capture a moment, but an audio moment, and we can store it. When you are making a call, we have that option of sound record. That is exactly what it is going to do in our apps. We have a speech recognizer, and what the speech recognizer also does is this takes words that are spoken and it will convert them into text. So it basically transcribes spoken words into text. For people who are deaf, those people can be able to hear. So we can make an app for the deaf by basically opening it, and someone can speak and it can display the words, and a deaf person can also enjoy these innovations. Then we have a text to speech component, and it is also an interesting component that it helps us convert text into speech. So this one will work for someone who is dumb. For someone who is dumb but they can hear, it will take now the text that has been written, or someone who is blind, you can write down text and can read aloud for them, and they can also be able to enjoy our innovations. Then we have a translator, and what this helps us do is helps us translate from one language to another language. Say you are in a new area and you don't know their language yet, you can use this text translator and it will translate different languages. It can translate text, can translate speech. Anything you desire, anywhere you want to build your app, that component will surely work for you. And finally, we come to our video player. And just as the name says it, video player basically plays videos. Any format of videos, we can play it using a video player, be it MP4, MKV, any format you have and you want to play it. This helps us open our videos and we can enjoy our application. Thank you. See you in the next